And this is a dash cam courtesy of the guys at Nextbase. Knife, please. So I haven't actually seen this product yet, so this will be interesting for all of us. There's even a little thank you note. You're welcome, Nextbase. So what I've got here is the Nextbase 622GW. Right off the bat, the box lists your package contents. So you get the Nextbase 622GW dash cam, a Click and Go Pro GPS mount, a power cable, a USB cable, suction mount, and a power cable fitting tool, as well as your guide on how to get this thing started. Another thing, it lists a couple of neat features I've never seen before. So it does have Amazon's Alexa built in. It's ready for iPhone and iPad. It's also designed for Android, Wi-Fi certified, and it's got something called What 3 Words built in. And to my understanding, that is a GPS positioning tool that you can use in an emergency, where it'll give you a 3-word code word, and that corresponds to your coordinates. So if you're in a serious emergency, it also doesn't use data to transmit that information, so you know you can be saved if you get lost with one of these things. So let's get in the box.
I love you.
So there's lots of little hardwares and mounting options. There's your cables, power transfer, a suction cup mount. This looks like the tool they mentioned on the box for fitting everything. And then the dash cam itself, which is actually, as I'm holding it in my hands, I'm realizing is pretty large. This kind of feels like a real camera. It clearly has a very impressive lens, as you can see there. Overall, it's probably the biggest dash cam I've ever held in my hands. So something really neat about this dash cam is that it does shoot in 4K at 30 frames per second, but it's also capable of 120 frames per second super slow-mo in 1080p. So things like witnessing an accident and determining how something went down are all possible with this little piece of kit. And it's honestly a very impressive camera overall. I'm just gonna go through some of the features really quick. So there are obviously a lot of unique features in addition to that What 3 Words safety protocol and the 4K image quality. It's also got image stabilization. So in the dash cam first, the 622GW features digital image stabilization to greatly reduce vibrations from your vehicle and provide a super smooth, crystal clear image. This means if you're driving on a bumpy road and you're watching your footage back, it's not going to be all over the place. You're still going to be able to read license plates and signs and things like that. The camera also features enhanced night vision. They recognize the enhanced danger that comes with nighttime driving, and they've introduced improvements in both the sensor as well as the software to ensure the 622GW records all the critical details even on the darkest of roads. So your recording options for resolution are as follows. You can record at 4K for 30 frames per second, you can record at 1440 at 60 frames per second, or of course the super slow-mo at 120 frames per second records in 1080p HD. The viewing angle of the front camera is 140 degrees, and it is indeed Bluetooth capable. Now, because the camera is built in with Alexa, you can actually use Alexa to control some functions on the camera. You can ask Alexa to start and stop recording, or to save what you just saw. So with this dash cam, it is worth noting that it can be powered by 12 or 24 volt from your car, what was formerly known as a cigarette lighter. Now it's just your electrical outlet. So if you are in the market for a dash cam, the Nextbase 622GW should definitely be on your list of dash cams to check out. And you can check them out at nextbase.com.